let's share some booktube love, shall we? Hi, welcome back and welcome to another vlogmas video. I'm Fran, this is Fran Nook in the Pages, and today I have a very short, hopefully, video for you. I would like to share with you some of my favorite booktubers. So these are going to be like booktube shoutouts, but real quick, very snappy, because again, vlogmas, we don't have much time. But I really wanted to do this to, I don't know, share some booktube love, and maybe since you might have some time off during the Christmas holidays or the festive period, you might have some time to check out these booktubers in case you weren't familiar with them yet. These are not all the booktubers that I follow by any means. I follow more than 100 booktubers. So yes, I have a problem. This is what I like to watch on YouTube. But these are some of my favorites that I felt like recommending in this video. And to make things a bit more interesting, I divided them into 4 categories. Before we begin, a quick reminder as always to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, to like and share this video, click the bell thingy if you want to get notified whenever I upload a new video. You can also follow me on the social media, and I have a coffee account, which is a digital tipping service. You will find all this information in the description down below. Now let's begin. First we have Oldies but Goodies, and these are booktubers that I have been following for a while. Literally years. In this first category, I have Ariel from Ariel Bisset, Vanessa from Split Reads, and Olivia from Stories for Coffee. Ariel, I don't need to say much about her. We all know and love Ariel, and for a reason. I just love how chill but also always so aesthetic her videos are. I just love her, and I always find out about a book that I had never heard of, seen before whenever I watch one of her videos, which is incredible. Vanessa I love because she has this like low-key, low-tone kind of vibe that I absolutely adore. It gives me so much peace when I'm watching her videos. And she is a librarian, if I'm not mistaken, so she reads so many books, particularly non-fiction, middle grade books, graphic novels, and I love these genres so much, and I'm always searching for recommendations, so she is just a gem and a very important resource for me. And then Olivia, she also cares a lot about her videos being, you know, aesthetic and cinematic, and I love the care that she puts, the attention that she puts into that. I also love listening to her voice. I love her book recommendations. Again, she sometimes talks about books that I had never seen anywhere else, so I love that, and I recommend these 3. Moving on to the next category, it is queer recommendations. Anytime, whenever I need a queer book recommendation, I go to either one of these people that I'm going to mention now. They are all incredible when it comes to queer book recommendations. Alex from Packs and Paperbacks, he has a specific interest in queer books that feature sports as well as trans books, so if you need any of that, he's your man. Adri from Perpetual Pages, my tongue is getting twisted in my mouth by saying that. I don't know why. But again, so many queer book recommendations, and there are so many A to Z like queer book recommendations videos on that channel, and that is also a goal for my channel, to have A to Z queer book recommendation videos. So that's just a goal of mine, and I'm so jealous. Kathy from, I don't know, you can read the channel name on the screen. I cannot pronounce that surname without butchering it, I'm sure. I don't think I've ever heard her saying her surname in one of her videos, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I love that she has weekly entertainment wrap-up videos. So at the end of every week, she talks about the books that she's read, the audiobooks that she's listened to, and the TV shows and movies that she's watched. So you can get so many recommendations from her channel, and I really love that about her channel. And I think she reads either mostly or everything that she reads is queer or has some queer aspect to it. So again, incredible, because she reads a lot, so you will find out about so many great books through her channel. Jessie at Bowties and Books, I mean, we all know and love Jessie. They are incredible. I just love how they talk about the books that they read, how passionate they get, and how in-depth their reviews go, even when it comes to wrap-ups. And I just love that so much. Again, most of the books that they read are queer. So if you need any queer book recommendations, specifically YA, I want to say, fantasy and horror/thriller books, that's the way to go. And last but not least, I have Cece at Problems of a Book Nerd. She reads so many queer books. Whenever I'm looking for a YA, a non-fiction, or a contemporary fiction queer recommendation, I go to her channel, specifically when it comes to sapphic stories. Just she's always on point, and I love that she puts out also so many reels and book photos on Bookstagram. Just follow her, you won't regret it. So many queer books all around. Next category is good vibes. These are videos that I watch whenever I want to have a good time, whenever I want to relax, or when I want to have a laugh, or when I just want to have a voice in the background that I know is going to soothe my nerves and just give me all the good vibes. First one is Lauren from Lauren and the Books. I just love her videos. She's so chatty and full of energy. We don't have quite the exact reading taste, but sometimes I found a few books from her channel that I do want to read, that I'm interested in. And these days she's doing vlogmas, and just the Christmas spirit is up there. On point. I love it, so you should go and check her videos out. Aoife from Words of Clover, again, she reads so many books. I love her accent, she's Irish, and I just love watching her videos so much. I don't know how to explain it, but they bring me peace and joy, and I love that so much. She reads a lot of books through Nagali, so you find out about a lot of books that have yet to come out, a lot of indie books, so she is an important resource when it comes to find out about new books that I had never heard before. Virginia at Virginia Woolf, what can I say about her? She is just a queen. She is just like a Greek goddess, and I love her vibe, and I love how she talks about books so much. You know what I'm saying? Cindy from Read with Cindy. I feel like everyone on BookTube knows Cindy. What can I say about her? I just love her. I have such a good time. I laugh so much when I watch her videos. She has that self-deprecating humor that I die for, and there's not much else to say. Just go watch her videos. And last but not least, I have Noria from Chronicles of Noria. Again, I love her energy. I love her random bursts of singing throughout her videos. I love how she uses GIFs and videos throughout her videos. If you're looking for book recommendations of any kind, you'll find everything you need there. And again, I just love her energy. I love her videos. Hers are the videos that I watch the most with my girlfriend. We enjoy them so much, and yes, definitely a recommend. You cannot miss out on her videos. Last category is new finds. These are booktubers that I have found out recently, and for recently I mean in the past month, and I have just fallen in love with their videos. I have binge watched many of their videos. I'm not ashamed to say that, and I just love them so much, and I want to become friends with them, and they're just incredible. So on top of this list, I have Alisa from The Redhead. We are kind of becoming BookTube friends, and I love that so much. She has just the most soothing, relaxing voice. Her videos are so chill. She has those long, chatty videos with barely no editing, and I'm so jealous of that skill because I cannot do that for the life of me in my videos. The videos that I've watched so far, she mostly has talked about non-fiction books, biographies or memoirs, literary fiction, contemporary fiction, these kinds of things, and I definitely recommend watching her videos. I feel smart when I watch her videos. I don't know why, but that's the feel that I get. Then there's Willow from Books and Bow. They are, oh my gosh, again, I love their voice. There's a common thread, if you can't tell. I have a thing for booktubers with soothing voices that you just can listen to for hours and hours on end, which is kind of what I do. They read a lot of translated fiction, and I have found out about so many translated books in the few weeks that I've been watching their videos, like even the backlist, I want to say, that is, I don't want to say embarrassing, but my wallet is crying and I don't care. So there's that. And last I have Isabella at It's Bells. I think that she also hasn't had her channel for long, maybe a few months if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I love her energy. I love how she gets, you know, excited and passionate when she's talking about books that she's read or that she wants to recommend. I think she mostly reads fantasy, fiction books, as well as non-fiction. I watched a non-fiction book recommendations from her where her video was open and I had Goodreads open and I was just searching and adding to my TBR basically all the books that she was talking about, and she has recently read Mistborn and she loved it, so that made me like her even more, of course, because Mistborn is one of my favorite fantasy series of all time. And this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please let me know in the comments if you had already watched videos from these booktubers, what you think about them. If you have any recommendations for me, booktubers that you love, if you yourself have a channel, please let me know in the comments, because as you can tell, I watch a lot of booktube videos, and I am no stranger to binge watching booktube videos, to re-watching booktube videos that I've already watched and that just bring me comfort and peace, and so I want to watch them again. I've lost count of how many times I've done that, but hey, I'm helping views, so I'm happy, no shame about that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another vlogmas video. Until then, have a good one, take care, and keep reading. Warm hugs. Bye.